Hello folks and welcome to Marvel Snap here on G4G. I am Napalm Dawn and today we're taking a look at the new Marvel Snap that is out for PCs, aka on Steam. So as you know, Marvel Snap is on mobile devices and it has also been on Steam for some time as a quote-unquote PC version. However, the Steam version was a beta. It was not finalized, and that's why it had some issues with like the inbox and the news areas and everything. Well, the Steam version has been updated today. When you first go into it, it has a fun little anime intro with a squirrel zombie girl, devil dinosaur coming out of a portal, this sort of chibi cartoon Deadpool, Ghost Rider over here. I wish there was a way of playing it again. Unfortunately, since I've already played it once as I was launching the game, I don't see a way of going back to it. I could not get to it here in settings. It would be nice if they could maybe run it every time you launch Snap and hit escape to get out of it, or some way of relaunching that intro, because it was kind of fun to watch and I'd like to show it off, but you guys, I'm sure, will see it eventually. When the intro was over and it came up to this screen, this was literally my reaction. I said, whoa. Just like that. Just kind of like Keanu Reeves back in his whoa, excellent days. It was kind of my reaction to it over here from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I like it. It is definitely more computer-oriented, more PC-oriented than the original version, which was kind of like just a mobile port. However, I will say that the older version was pretty good to run the tracker to the side and kind of do this, and then you could have Snap alongside of it. I mean, you could still shrink it and do this, but it then becomes kind of tight, and I don't like it this small, although it is pretty crisp at that size. I'm running it in windowed mode right now instead of full, mostly because I would like to be able to see the tracker when I'm playing. But if you're not somebody who runs a tracker, then I would suggest running it in full screen. You will see now that the news actually works, and because I am watching the Gamescon stream over on Twitch, I am getting their Twitch drops that they had announced recently. You can watch Gamescon over on YouTube, but if you do that, you're not going to get the drop because it is a Twitch/Snap integration that's going on. So you just have to link your Snap account to Twitch. There was one person on a Facebook group who said they were not authorized to do it, but I can't imagine why. They never responded back and said what the actual error message was, but here are the Twitch drops. You get a Spider-Man variant, a Spider-Man avatar, and Spider-Man boosters. I find it very interesting that they are trying to really push Spider-Man, considering they've done to him what the community kind of considers a nerf. I mean, there's still some conversations back and forth as to whether or not Spider-Man has been officially nerfed or not, but there is a large amount of people who believe that his changes have nerfed him. So, interesting that they want to push a card that has become controversial for them recently. And if you look over on Reddit, and I actually do agree with this, if they're talking about making some very classic Marvel cards appear better and like live up to the fantasy element of playing a Spider-Man, a Captain America, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, people have brought out like, can we get some love for Cap? Can we make Cap a little bit stronger and make him more representative of being an iconic Marvel character and everything? So hopefully we'll see something like that. Anyway, the news in the videos now works on PC. You can see here there's some videos on Dockin, how we make cards, August dev update, welcome to the agency, the animated cinematic, news, You can jump over to Discord. There's a PC survey here. The opening night live event, that's what we've already been talking about. And that's what I've been watching today. Patch notes, balance updates. So as you can see, everything here is been turned up a notch. And it's actually functional. As you can see, also the UI is pretty different. You can jump right into Twitch from over here. It sort of has a... If any of you guys have had a Quest or Vive or just any VR headset, if you get really, really close to your monitor, the way they have a sort of bend to this UI here, or your eye is sort of led to the center with the sides flanking it as they sort of spill out from the center, it has a very VR headset menu kind of look to it. And, to be honest, I'm here for it. I like it. Here on the store today is One Punch Women for 5,600 gold. If we were to look at the price of that in the United States, it would be somewhere over $50 to get that. That is kind of expensive. And to be honest, that has been a little bit of a slam that Second Dinner has definitely been facing for itself lately. A lot of people have begun to have the opinion and talk about it online that Second Dinner is starting to get a little on the greedy side, that the changes to going up the ladder and the progression and cutting down on the tokens and giving those tickets to a mode that maybe you don't want to play. It is not... I would agree with them. I think they're onto something over here, and it would be a shame to think of Marvel Snap as going that way, but a lot of times that happens with mobile games and gacha games and everything. They start off relatively well, and then they get a little bit of success, and then comes the monetization and the money and the greed. And it happens to the best of them. That's one of the things I'll say about Marvel Avengers Alliance, is that at least throughout its time, it was generally consistent. It never really escalated. It never really dropped. It never really reached the stratosphere. The biggest complaint was sometimes when they would have a gold sale item that you would spend gold on, which was the conversion of real-life currency, and then they would nerf the item. Like some of the summoning items, the Heroes for Hire summoning items, and some of the other ones. That was a valid complaint, but MAA's monetization was not too bad, but then Marvel Future Fight would get bad. I would always believe that Marvel Contest of Champions from day one was a giant pile of shit with its monetization and its duplicates. And now it does kind of seem like Snap is getting there. But, 5,600 credits... you could drop the $100 one and get 8,000 and have some left over. If you were talking straight at zero, you'd have to spend $50 and then, let's see, about another 20 to 25 to get there. That's a little much. And, what is it that you're really getting? You're probably going to have Storm. You're probably going to have Captain Marvel. So they're just variants. 7,500 credits, not bad. The boosters, no tokens. If you were able to throw in 1,000 to 3,000 tokens in this, I would say it would be worth the money. But this is not worth $50+ in my opinion over here. Death Becomes Her, you get for $75, just straight out $75. New avatar, a mech variant for Death, a new card back, 4,000 collector's tokens, 2,500 credits, 2,000 gold. This one is more tempting. This is what I would consider a better bundle. That card back is phenomenal. This version of Death is phenomenal. And the resources, and this to me is where this game lives or dies. It's not the variants, it's the resources, it's the gold, it's the collector's tokens, it's the credits. This is not too bad. I don't mind this one, and I like it way more than this top one. And of course, the Juggernaut one that we've had for a few days now is a $20 one of 300 collector's tokens, 2,000 credits. Stupid artwork over there. I mean, with that flare behind Juggernaut, you kind of can't see how much gold you're getting, but if you push down on it and hold, you'll see it's 500 gold. Again, I would like this to be heavier on the resources. Maybe up the gold to about 1,000, maybe up the collector's tokens to be 600 in order for it to be worth about $20 or so. And of course, Token Tuesday, which is 1,400 gold for 1,000 tokens. So 1,400 would be $20. It would be your $10 one twice, or $19.99 and get a little extra. Go up there to $14.50. The weekly spotlight is on X23. When this is discarded or destroyed, regenerated at a random location, +1 extra energy. The fact that you can get her out there on turn 1 is great. I like it, because you could start using her in sort of a Psylocke manner and get a bunch of energy. Plus, she's never going to die on you because she's going to be regenerated. So it's not like you're sacrificing her to be like a land in Magic or something like that. You're still able to get her back, even get double the value out of her, that you don't lose her. However, you are able to sacrifice her, quote unquote, and get the energy, which I think is pretty cool. High Evolutionary is what I have pinned right now. I know high Ev decks are fading a little bit, but I don't have them. It'd be nice to pick them up. My fast upgrades look to be Hitmonkey, Swordmaster, and Angel. Not going to pull the trigger on any of these, as it'll bottom out my credits. And, of course, that. So, I definitely am going to spend the money to get up to my Token Tuesday. Whether or not I do any of these others up here, I would not do the Juggernaut one. To me, having a good variant only matters if it's a card that I use a lot, and I don't have Juggernaut in too many decks, and he's not in a deck that I play commonly. However, Death is definitely in a deck that I play a little bit more commonly, and while I think both of these variants are badass, I think the Death one is considerably more badass, plus the card back and everything. So that's what we've got going for Marvel Snap, and that's what's going on with the PC version over here. Main is... yeah, I wasn't too sure why main was lit up over there. Looks like for my dailies, I have win a location with 10 or less power, win a location with 4 cards, win matches, and then over on the Season Pass, I have to get a move deck going on over there, complete some more daily missions, upgrade some more cards. People have said that in order to do the card upgrade, don't... ooh, wow, this is very different. Wow, where is the sort over here? Ah, okay, so you get a density. That's pretty cool. Favorites, or maybe just no variants? It would be nice if there was a tooltip for this. Or just show me upgrades only. I wonder if there is... oh, there it is. Upgradable final... oh my god. Oh, that splash of green arrows. Holy shit. That was... can we do that again? Like, is that gonna... let me see that again. Oof. Oof. It's like flying over a Christmas tree farm. Holy shit. I'm glad they did that. That is something that I've wanted them to do for a long, long time, is sort by upgradable only. But I'm not really too sure what some of these do. Is this just the ones that I have? Okay, I think the star might be just show me the art that I have favorited. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's what it is. It is show me the art that I have favorited. Okay, so that's cool. I'm not really too sure what this question mark is, though. I'm not really seeing anything change on it. That one we know is density. Select abilities, right? Search. Let's just type in death. Yeah, alright, so the search is still working. Yeah, if anybody knows what the question mark relates to, let me know. I mean, that does seem to be a picture of a card, but I don't really know what they are getting at over there. And your decks are now over here. I still have one that I need to name, but at this point I still have my original on reveal, ongoing, Discord Duty, Death Nyx, which is a Phoenix deck, Draydock, which is built around MODOK and Dracula, Electro Ramp, Bast in the Saddle for a Bast deck, All Along, which is my Agatha Harkness deck. This is probably my most played one recently. Serotonin, Nebudin, Enemy Hand, Anti-Ongoing, moving on up. That's a move deck. My Name is Valuka, which is a Suzanne Vega reference. This is Valkyrie and Luke Cage working together. Phoenix Fuckery, Lego Mylegio, New Patriot, deck 20 that I gotta rename, kind of a Reddit deck, and Big Timers. So it's pretty interesting UI update over here. I like it. You can maneuver around pretty easily now. I'm up at 4131 collection level. My next spotlight cache is 4210. It's not too far off. And there we go. So thanks for checking out this video on Marvel Snap, folks. Pretty soon I will be doing the Q&A video for Marvel Avengers Alliance Redux. The results of the Q&A are in. I'll be doing a video on that, and probably a short or two for what will be coming in the MAAR 5.2 beta. So thanks for stopping by, folks, and have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.